Good morning. It is Tuesday. Let it go and let it grow. And what are we letting go of today? And that is Two of Pentacles. Pentacles are all about balance, priorities, resources, and your daily life. These are earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy today. So we are releasing the need to juggle everything perfectly. So this is asking us to realize what we have going on, what is in our plate, and what we have on the go juggling. And it's asking us to try to picture that coming back into a state of balance. We don't need to juggle everything perfectly. Sometimes you're in a pace and you drop the ball on something, and that's okay. This is asking you to be gentle with yourself and to look at the bigger picture. Not everything has to be done at the same time, and also take some of the pressure off of yourself. Let go of trying to keep everyone around you happy. This is all it's going to do is once again take you in that state and put you out of balance. We see the red here for the rootedness, groundedness. We see orange, which is the solar plexus chakra, which is creativity, and it is sexual energy. And there's a lot of gray and black in this card, which we don't see a whole lot. So you see the black, the white, and the gray. And if you put black and white together, you do get gray. So that is a balance point. It is about shading. It is about bringing things into that balance. Drop the pressure to have every fine detail figured out for yourself. Once again, this is about trying to bring everything back into a state of balance so you don't feel like you're top heavy, you don't feel like you're going to fall over, and you don't feel like you have to have a ball in the air constantly. Stop believing that busy equals successful, because that's just not the way it is. Some of the most successful people know how to take that time out and rest for them, and how to delegate. And that in that delegation, it brings that balance point to them. Stop believing that everything has to be figured out within the second. You don't have to do that. As you're swinging these two pentacles back into balance, that is going to give you a little bit of time to breathe as you bring it all back into the state of that coherence, and as these two energies start working together. Allow yourself to simplify where it's possible. So if you feel like you're dropping the ball, maybe that ball needs just to be given away. So learn how to delegate, and that in the bigger picture, successful people and that pressure, people who are in these positions that have everything working for them, a lot of times 100% know how to delegate and give these tasks and issues at hand to other people. They know how to give that away. So for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Two of Pentacles often appears when life feels like it's a balancing act. This card reminds you that balance is not about perfection. It's about adjustment. So it's about, adjusting all the things around for you so that things run in a more well-oiled manner, taking the pressure off of you, once again, by learning how to delegate, but also bringing things into balance for you. And that might be getting into that gray area a little bit, and learning how to ground yourself a little bit more. So what are we letting grow today? And this is this beautiful card. It is the Three of Cups. Cups is emotion, connection, celebration, and community. And it is water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energies today. Grow deeper connections with supportive people. This is asking for you to find those people in your Jive tribe, finding your hive, finding the people who have your back, who truly want to be connected and a part of you, around your energy, and want to help you in the best way that they know how. They celebrate your victories. They celebrate your progress. And these are not people that keep you down. These are not people who keep you chained, tethered. You are there because you want to be there. They truly have every ounce of wanting for you to succeed, and they are there for you through the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is your true, tribe. These are the true people that you want to be around. Allow joy to become part of your healing. And when we think of stuff, especially of grief cycles, joy is one of those things that can be extremely fleeting. We don't know how to tap into it. We kind of feel guilty when we do. This is showing you today that you actually need joy. You need that to heal. You need to be able to touch base back into that feeling and actually truly feel it. And it's hard sometimes to actually have that feeling of joy, be able to call those emotions up. When we look at the vibration chart of how different things vibrate, you have low vibration emotions and high vibration emotions. So you have stuff like fear and guilt and grief, anger, jealousy. They're all a lot lower vibration energies. And joy is one of the highest vibe you can get. Gratitude is the highest. Joy is above that. And then below that comes love. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, love is the highest vibe. No, it's not. It's actually joy and gratitude. And there's a reason. And a lot of times when we're growing up, it depends on how your circumstances were, even in a partnership with a partner. If that's an abusive relationship and the person is abusive towards you and then says, I did this because I love you, you're going to have a far different opinion of what love means to somebody who has been truly loved and taken care of. So my idea of love might not be your idea of love. However, the emotion of joy is the same for all people. So, or for, I shouldn't say all, nothing is all or nothing, but for the majority of people, joy is that emotion that you want to pop into. Reconnect with your friends and your communities. So if you've been on the outside for a while, this might be a good time to reconnect with that community today and see what's going on. Reach out to somebody who you adore that you've not talked to in a while. And let gratitude amplify abundance. They are beautiful, complementary emotions to have together. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. So as you drop into gratitude, you open yourself up for abundance, and that is abundance of friendship, abundance of beauty around you, abundance of, flowers, of leaves on the trees right now. So we are going for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. The Three of Cups reminds us that healing does not always have to happen in solitude. This is telling you that your tribe is going to be there to help you. Sometimes healing arrives through laughter, through friendship, and through your shared experiences together. Find somebody today that truly has your back. I love how they use the Triskel on the back of this woman here too. 3 being also the maiden mother crone energy and the triple goddess. And just really sink into the gratitude of your kinship with your friends and family. So the deeper message today, 2 of Pentacles is busy managing schedules, emotions, responsibilities, expectation, spinning the plates and trying to keep them up without dropping any. If you think of the circus people with all the plates on thing, juggling. And while the 2 of Pentacles is capable, there's a subtle exhaustion hidden with this card because every juggler asks, why don't I get to enjoy my life? Why do I keep have to juggle everything in my life? Why can't I seem to get the upper hand on anything? I just get one plate spinning and another one is slowing down. So the 3 of Cups walks in and says, it's bringing the toast, the gathering, the smile, the reminder. The 2 of Pentacles is like, I've got so much to do. I've got so much in this plate and on this plate, and the plate has to keep spinning. And the 3 of Cups says, but life is happening right here, right now. So it's asking you to pay attention to things around you. There's a tendency around compassionate people and people who work out of a seat and place of empathy to not actually feel their own joy. They postpone their joy to make sure everyone else around them is content, happy, and helping to keep their plate spinning. The problem with this is that we never seem to be able to finish a project ourselves because we are always in kind of a rescue mode. We're always in that mode of helping, finding. And, we just end up picking up another task instead of finding completion ourselves. And in the completion today, it's our reward for the journey. So the joy part is the journey itself. The balance you're looking for might not actually be coming from material things and that outward expression, and Pentacles being the material world, that might not be where it's coming from for you right now. It may come from allowing yourself to take a breath and celebrate more often. So the deeper meaning, or the meaning today, is release the juggling act and grow your celebration. Your soul needs movement and moments of joy just as much as it needs these moments of productivity. What are you trying to keep balanced in your life right now? When was the last time you allowed yourself to celebrate how far along your own journey that you have come? So that is it for the reading today. I'm going to finish it off with Shaman's Dream Oracle deck card just as a reference point to see how we are doing. Always dropping the cards. I used to do this sitting on my couch, and every single morning my cards would end up on the floor, and I used to say I should just get on the floor and read them from there. Straddling worlds, wandering between the realms. And that's really what it's saying today with the very earth-based material aspect, and then the cup-based emotion. And I love how this is actually, the emotions are really, really strong in this card. And we are always wandering between realms. The realm of the swords, the intellect being in our heads, the realm of the wand. What is passionate to us? What is lighting our way? What are we fiery about? What do we want to create? The emotions, what are we feeling? How are we interacting with ourselves? Diving deeper into that intuition. And then, of course, being balanced in the physical world, material, abundance, creativity, manifestation. And you could also see this as wandering between worlds, between heaven and earth, as above, so below. Shadow work. Where are we on our own journey right now? And this is asking you to take stock in, the awareness that there are several worlds going on at one time, and to honor all of those within ourselves. We don't have to have all of the answers, but it would be nice to have the openness and the honoring those different realms and those different worlds, and knowing, once again, in spirit, the spirit guides, your intuition, those are ones that are around you that you not necessarily can see, but are there for your higher good. So while wandering between the worlds, know that that's part of your Jive tribe too. They're there to help you and to help you bring things back into a state of balance so that you can take more time for yourself, enjoy things, and have that joy come rushing in behind, lighting the way, because there's a beautiful light there as well. So that's how I see today, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.